So guys, I am back with another video and we need to do some correction, and there's a few things I need to show you that I've done. Again, it's a learning curve, so I've never done this before. So let me show you what I've done and what I need to fix in this video. So starting off, we have this here. It is a hard line. I didn't realise with silver you actually need to blend it better than how this is. We've also got overspray here, up here, and some down here, but some of this will come off. So they are the things that we need to sort out. Sorry, still got a bit of a sore throat. And then we also have the other side as well. So let's try and sort this out and then tackle the other side. And I'm going to give it a full wipe down first. Okay, so first things first, what I'm going to do is give this a good panel clean first. So what I'm doing here, guys, is literally using a panel cleaner and just wiping it all down. Now, yeah, this is similar to the last video, but it's all a learning curve, and each video comes with new challenges within itself and what I'm learning. So I'm still going to be putting them out there, even if it does seem similar to the one before. But there is something at the end of this video that I will reveal that I found out after finishing doing this. Okay, so with this bit down here, this line here, I'm going to try and actually get that with a cutting compound, see if that will come out. My main concern is this square here and this bit just here. So what I'm going to do is wet sand either side of these and try and get those lines away. And then what we're going to do is use fade out and see if we can try and fade the colours between the old paint and the new paint. And then we've got to clear coat it and get lacquer on it. So let's get on with that. I've got 1500 sand paper. I'm going to put it onto my block, and then all I'm going to do is wet sand this. So the method I used the first time in the first video doing this was slightly wrong. It shouldn't be on a hard line. It actually needs to fade out, especially with silver being one of the hardest colours to be able to blend. So right now I'm just getting rid of those hard lines and then going back in and doing it again without the hard lines with a new technique that I've learned. So stay tuned for that. It may not be the right one still, but it's one that I have found and I actually quite like it compared to what it looks like at the end if we didn't have the problem that we had, which you'll see right at the end. Also, just quickly, happy Father's Day to every father that is watching this, or potential father. I know a lot of guys actually do watch my videos, and that being said, guys, if you're watching, hit that subscribe and turn on that bell, because every little helps. And that was a line from Tesco's. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Anyway, it does help me grow this channel, and I'm still aiming to get that 1,000 subscribers. Thanks, guys. What I will say is, coming to doing like body work like this, it is a lot of prep for not a lot of actual paint time. So definitely, if you're ever going into a career doing just painting and body work, you've got to have the patience of a saint. Like, hands up to anyone that does this as a job. It's a lot of prep work. Okay, so taking this back, probably still going to need to come back a little bit more to get it blended. And then this side again, we've done all around there. Again, probably going to have to scuff all this up, maybe bring it a little bit further, and then we'll have to do a fade out of 2 to 3 coats of clear, and then the fade out as well.
You see beauty where I see loss, lucid dreaming, losing what you love. You're so enlightened that you forgot. All we need is someone else to hold. You found another place to float away, rising higher from the ground you claim. Wish that we could talk the same, yeah, about the things we love, about the things we love, about the things we, about the things we love, about the things we love, about the things we, about the things we love. A reminder for what's left on this car is to finish this bumper, get that new grille in, put it all back together, wash the inside and the outside of the car, and then I've got the jack import that needs to be put in, which won't take a lot, and then I just need to change 2 of the wheels that are like bent. So those 2, and then the car is pretty much done. It just needs like looking the part. And then we will be looking for another car, and I think I'm going to go with Copart at this point. So let me know if there's any cars that you would suggest to start on, any cars you want to see. I do know there was someone that shouted out for a Mini. That is definitely on the list, so we'll be keeping an eye out. This is the technique I saw someone else doing on YouTube, and it's like a canopy. So literally all you're doing is just bending the tape back in the middle and then making a canopy so it's not a hard line, and it's got like a little bit of a gap between the panel and the paper to get a nice blend. And you do this in different stages, so you'll have where your clear goes to 1, your clear goes to 2, then technically there's a 3, but it's like your blend. So that will be our fading out spray. So you'll see what I mean when I'm doing it, but you'll see these canopies are going on and they're really actually quite cool in how it works. I don't know if it's the right way, the wrong way, but I do like this method and I think it came out really nicely at the end. So let's go see how it goes.
The same thing happens in the middle, so avoid. Forgot to hit record, so I've actually doubled up. So there's 2 steps there, the same as 2 steps there. Now on to getting the clear coat and the blend in. Okay, so we've got our different stages on both sides, and then all I'm going to do is very lightly key up the area that we have painted. Very, very lightly. Just so it's got something to stick to.
About the things we love. About the things we love. About the things we love. About the things we love.
Okay, so it's time to put our first layer of clear on. So fingers crossed this goes well, because yeah, I need it to go well so we can get this back on. But I honestly don't know about these bits, so we may have to put this on and then go all the way back again. So let's see.
I don't know if anybody else does this, but I do like to kind of map out where I'm going to spray before spraying it, or which way I'm going to go. Maybe it's just me.
Okay, I don't know at this point if it's meant to look like this, but this does not look like it's matching whatsoever. Let me give you a close-up look. To me, that looks 2 different colours, but let's wait till it's dry and we will see. Okay, so looking at this, we're not going to have this nice blend. So what I'm going to do is actually take the clear coat back off, sand it back, and actually try and blend this a bit more through. So hopefully we don't run out of time, but this is what I'm going to do now.
This was literally yesterday. Like, no joke, I'm editing it this morning when this video goes out. If you haven't seen all my social media already, it's on there. So head over to Instagram if you want to keep up to date with what's going on during the week and what I'm up to. But links down in the bio or in the description. But yeah, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. As the can has sat out in the garage and the weather isn't cold, but it isn't like boiling hot either, that I've just given it a little warm up with.
So this line is now gone, and then obviously we need to take this bit off and then blend it a little bit out, and then hopefully it will now be okay. So hopefully this side, there's still a little bit of line across there and there. I'm hoping that I can kind of get it on that body line here. So from this angle, it's actually taken a lot of it off. It's just this bit here, and then we'll take this section off, blend it out again. Hopefully this will work. Like I've said, guys, I've never done this before, and it is a learning curve, and if it means I have to take it off 2 or 3 times, I will, because I need to learn how to do it. And yeah, there's going to be mess ups along the way, so hopefully this will now solve it. So I'm going to take this layer off, and then hopefully get another blend with the paint. Already looking a little better than it was before. Okay, showing you that little like blend out, that it's not a hard line. This side is obviously still looking a little bit harder, but we're now going to blend that out a little bit more. And yeah, then we've got our bits already done for the clear afterwards. Obviously we're going to have to leave this 24 hours, but let's get one more round on and see how it's looking.
All I am doing here is literally just flashing it off, not cooking it, not baking it, just leaving it, just to give a little bit of warmth in the air. But yeah, literally just a flash over.
We're going to give this an hour to dry, and then we're going to come back out and we're going to put the clear coat on straight away. So hopefully this will be looking good within a couple of hours. So let's be back in a minute.
I will apologise, guys. I think my camera mic is slightly too loud on the settings, as I can hear it as I'm editing this. But I can't edit it out because it's actually part of my camera. So I will have that changed and adjusted for our next video.
Okay, so looking better than before. No hard lines. Hopefully this will dry off a little bit better. But let's come back and see what it looks like after it has got dried. Okay, so we're now going to do our final coat of clear and then blend it straight into the fade out. So make sure this is all very shaken. And what I'm going to do,
Opening, closing, statements or phrase. Radio channels, curses or praise. Opening, closing, statements or phrase. Radio channels, curses or praise.
right, and then
Stained with a new. Stained with a new. Stained with a new. Stained with a new.
we've got our fade out. Okay, and now we're gonna wait and see what that looks like dry. Just give you a... I mean, you can still see this line here, but let's see how it dries, and yeah, we will just have to wait and see now. It's not completely gone to plan, and this is what we're left with. I'll show you in a second, but I have been told that silver is one of the hardest colours to paint. So in that sense, I'm kind of proud that I gave it a go, but we need to either figure out what we're going to do or get a new bumper, because I don't think this is going to quite cut it. But the other option I have got is completely do the whole bumper, because apparently that's easier to colour match than trying to blend it in. So let me show you what I'm dealing with. So this is still not fully dry, but you can see this line here. And this line's a little bit better with the fade out, but you can still really see it. Not as bad this side though, but you still have this bit just here. And then again, you can see it fading here between the two. Let me see if I put the light on it, if it will show any better. Okay, so yeah, you can see it definitely a lot more with the torch on where it's all sitting just there. So this is where we're at right now. At this point, I'm not fully sure what I'm going to do. But if you like this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And if there's not another part to this, then I guess I've made up my mind. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.
So I made a mad rush to Halfords because the colouring is wrong. Now, although it says it's the moon dust, there are different ones, and you'll see here where I look for them, there's still two different colours in Halford alone. So I got both of them, and you will see in a minute that there's two different ones for the code of the car. So this is the 100 and this is the 60. Although they are both coming back as the same, you can clearly see they're two different colours. So I've bought both of them and I'm going to test them. And also, when I looked through here, it actually said that the primer underneath should be white and not grey, which could also be a problem that why we're getting a different colour. So I got both of them anyway. and you'll see me do a whole redo, fully, properly, start to finish in the next video. Okay, so I have secured the goods here, and now we know that there's actually the wrong colour on the car, but it's very easy to get it like not to match. So I picked up both of these and still they're two very different colours. So we need to go and have a look at which one actually works.